Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Ryan Delgado and welcome to my studio. So a couple years ago I decided that for health and safety's sake for my studio I wanted to find a completely new way to clean my brushes without the use of solvents. And so I think I've come up with a decent way to do that, and I want to share it with you guys today, so stick around. All right, so here I am. I'm working on the last few details of this painting, and just kind of dreading what's to come, which is the cleaning process. It's my least favorite part of the cleaning of the painting process, but it's something you got to do. And as you can see, this brush needs a lot of help, and it's not really in the best shape. This is an older brush, but don't worry about that. I'm going to be addressing that in this video as well. So let's get on to the cleaning. Now this first step is actually kind of optional. You don't have to do this, especially if you're at the end of your painting session. This is a good way to clean your brush off during your painting session if you want to use the brush again in your painting. But at the end of a painting session, this is pretty optional. I just like to do this because I like to be thorough, and I like to be kind of clean about it. So I'm just wiping out the excess with a paper towel. And what I'm using here, this is not solvent, this is not mineral spirits, this is safflower oil, which is a great painting medium. It's a drying oil, and so that's why I say you don't want to do this, this is not the only thing you want to do at the end of your painting session, because if this is the only thing that you clean your brush off with, it's going to dry out the brush and ruin it. So but like I said, I like to use this just to be thorough, just to get all of the paint out of the brush that I can before I move on to the next step. And as you can see, this stuff is pretty dirty. I've used it quite a bit, but it still works really well to get all of that excess paint out of the brush. And so that's what I like to do, is to get all of that stuff out. And I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing here, but I'm just kind of pressing the brush up against the cleaning grate at the bottom of the container to just kind of press the paint out of the brush. I'm not really trying to drag the brush across, but just kind of press it, just kind of blot it, like I'm doing here. I'm just kind of pinching the brush, and just kind of being kind of careful with it, but it's kind of a worn out brush, as you can see, but we'll be fixing that here in a minute. But as you can see, it's pretty well clean at this point. I could use it again for the painting, but like I said, this is the end of the painting session, so we gotta do something else. And so that's where this stuff comes in. The Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver. And this stuff, I can't tell you how great it is. I am not sponsored by this product, but I am going to talk it up quite a bit. It's great. It's a soap basically, and basically the way I use it here, I'm just pouring in some warm water in the tub, just directly in the tub, and I've had this same tub for about 2 years now, and it's still got some stuff left in here. About the only thing that is left is just leftover lather from previous brush cleanings, but it still does the job. Even that much does the job. And what's great about this stuff is that it's not just, it's a soap, but it's also a conditioner. It's like a shampoo for your brushes. And all I do is just kind of work a little bit of lather into the brush and then work it into my hand. And you're probably wondering why I'm wearing gloves here, is because it's messy. That's the only reason. It's not, it's soap. It's not toxic or anything. It's not harmful to your skin. It's just soap, but it's also messy. And I don't know. I'm just a clean freak, I guess. I like to keep my hands clean. But it works really well to just get out all of that paint and the oil and all of that stuff, just it cleans it out really well. And so I'm just kind of working the lather into the brush, getting a little bit in there, and just kind of now really working it in with my fingers, just trying to get the soap into the brush and make sure it gets clean. Because right here, this is one of the most neglected parts of brush cleaning is right where the bristles meet the ferrule, right there where I'm working, and that, because that's where all the gunk and all the just the junk gets dried up and crusted, and that's how your brush kind of splays out, and it ruins the brush. And so you want to make sure that you're really cleaning that part just as much as you're cleaning the rest of it. And so now I'm just kind of wiping it off, and I'll be rinsing it off with my water. And I can't stress this enough. It works best if you use warm water. I mean, you could use room temperature or even cold water if you wanted to, but it works best if you use warm water. So just make note of that. So now at this point, the brush is pretty well clean, but I'm going back into the cleaner here, because this is the other great thing about this stuff, is that it also works well as a restorative agent. And so you can use it to it kind of acts as a binder for your brush, and you can use it to reshape the bristles back to their original shape. And so if you have a brush that's kind of worn out and the bristles are splaying out a little bit, you can actually use this stuff to reshape the brush, and it works really well. And you can just kind of reshape it. I mean, this is a little filbert brush, and so all I'm really doing is just flattening it out, and that's pretty much it. All I have to do is just leave this brush sitting and let the soap kind of dry, and the next time I want to go and use it, to just rinse it out first, and that's it. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I just kind of threw in this clip as a bonus because I like to use this stuff to clean my palettes off now as well, because I don't use solvents to do that either now anymore. I pretty much only use mineral spirits as a painting medium, and even then I use it very sparingly. And so I'm really happy that I've been able to eliminate almost all mineral spirits from my studio. It's been a lot more it's just been a lot better. And so yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. If you guys have any other thoughts about how you like to clean your brushes, leave them in the comments below. But till next time, take care, and God bless you guys.